Hello, 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 Curvies. And thanks for coming through to LRGA Curves tonight. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. Go ahead and ring that bell so you can get notified next time I upload a video and so you can become part of this beautiful curvy community that we're growing in the YouTube streets. Curvies! Curvies! I'm sure you've heard by now that Dr. Heavenly was on a live with Sweet Tea and they got into an argument, and then it did not go well. Phaedra ended up leaving. Sorry. Phaedra ended up, can you guys still hear me? Phaedra ended up deactivating the live in the middle of the whole argument. And, I went back and watched the live several times. And people are like, oh, the mess didn't start till Heavenly got on. And yeah, because as soon as Heavenly got on, Sweet Tea started some mess. And I be calling her sweet and sour over here because sometimes she's sweet, but mostly she's sour about being on this show. I was like, to me, I'm just like, she needs some more happiness, joy, like newlywed joy in her life. Like I wouldn't even be focusing on no BS. I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't. But anyway, so she was in this huge argument with Dr. Heavenly. We played some of it. Well, I actually captured the whole thing because I was streaming the live while they were arguing. And then I went back and separated it so you guys could just get to the argument. That was at least 10 minutes. And now today, you know what? Sweet Tea just apologized, y'all. Sweet Tea just apologized. And we are going to listen to this apology together because Sweet Tea sees the error of her ways and has apologized. And I was recording it. And I was like, instead of take memory from my phone, let's just come over here and play it. So I'm going to, hopefully we can hear this. Let me turn this down all the way. There. Can you guys hear it okay? Can I get a 1 in the chat if you can hear Sweet Tea?
Hey y'all. So I just wanted to get on here really quick. I was getting my live up.
She's also going to explain her endometriosis diagnosis timeline and apologize.
Hey y'all. I just want to get on here because I just want to give you guys a background story a little bit. Well, let me get back on background story for who I am. I want y'all to know who I am. Before meeting Gregory, I lived in DC. I had a 6-figure paying job. I was making really good money. I was working for the government as a contractor. I had a 6-figure paying job. I had a top secret clearance, and I was doing well for myself. And I was I'm an Air Force veteran, and I had a life before Gregory. And I have a life now. And my life with Gregory is very important to me. And when I joined this show, I was invited on the show by yours truly, Dr. Heavenly. I was invited onto the show. I have receipts to prove that. I mean, she's admitted to that. So 6 figures is not a reach. I was making 6 figures. I worked for the government. I worked for the Director of National Intelligence, actually. So, what part of Arkansas are you from? I was born in Searcy, but my people from Cotton Plant in Little Rock. So, my relationship is very important to me with my husband. And I was invited onto the show by Heavenly. And she wanted, I don't want to reveal certain things that's for you, but she wanted me to get into politics. I can tell that. I can just tell. But that's not what I came on there for. I didn't come on the show to refute whatever happened in his previous marriage. I can only speak my truth, and that's all I care about, because what has happened in the past is irrelevant information to me. It has nothing to do with me. I did not want to come on to the show to talk about his previous relationship because it's irrelevant. It does no good to my relationship. And I did know some of the ladies prior to being on the show. I went to Jackie's 50 Shades of Pink. I met Heavenly, Jackie there, the first one, and they were pitching this to me, wanted me to be a part of the show, and that was back in 20.
Okay, thanks for coming to LRGA Curves today. I see you, Gail France. Thanks for coming through. Hi, everybody. So this is Sweet Tea, Love and Marriage. Sweet Tea, I'm sorry. Married to Medicine, was doing a live on Sunday, argued with Heavenly. It went viral. She said Dr. Heavenly's dead mother was in hell. Dr. Heavenly said even if she is in hell, she has a better chance of getting pregnant than you do. The Sweet Tea feels like Dr. Heavenly is lying. Hey, Marcella, thanks for coming through. Sweet Tea feels like Heavenly is lying about her assumption about her pre-knowledge, or should have had knowledge whether or not she could produce a child. So they argued for 10 whole minutes. It was a horrible argument. She went live after it. Dr. Alicia decided she wanted smoke in the argument, started arguing with Dr. Heavenly too. Well, now I guess Dr. G decided he wants his wife to not be arguing, because so she on here apologizing, you guys. She just went live. She's apologizing to Dr. Heavenly for saying that her mom was in hell while she's dead. And then she's going to go on to justify it and explain why she did it, though, was because, she's been saying a lot of things. She's also going to then go on to explain her timeline of knowledge of this infertility. I'm doing air quotes because she's also going to explain what that word means. It's not going to take us long. It's a good 20 something minute video, and we're going to look at it together.
2021. So Heavenly was very instrumental in having me be a part of this show. And no, I never did quit working. I still work. I work from home. And I'm still doing government work. So, yeah. And when we got on that live, a lot of things have been said about me that has been very disrespectful. I literally don't bother nobody while I was on the show. I was always nice and respectful. Gave everybody their flowers. I don't bother nobody unless you come over here. That's it. I never bother anybody that knows my character. They can speak to that. So when we got on that live the other day, I was hot because Heavenly has been talking shit about me constantly every week. And before my story about my endometriosis came out, she had already been on her YouTube telling it for herself. Why? Maybe because she has more seniority over the show. She has more fans than I. Okay, fine. However, do not try to make up stuff in the sake of promoting this show. You need to promote yourself. Talk about your issues. Talk about your own. Don't talk about me. And also leave my husband out of it. Leave him out. He has not talked. He has not mentioned eggs. He has not done nothing. He hasn't did anything. So yes, when I went on to that live, I had it because Heavenly's been talking about me on multiple platforms. She did it first on Ricky Smiley's show. Then she went on this station. She's been talking about me constantly. And she's had a sidekick to go along with it. So I don't appreciate the negativity. I don't appreciate it. I don't like that. So when we got on that live and I said what I said, I'm going to apologize publicly that I did not mean what I said about her mother. It was just something that slipped out. But damn it, I can only take so much. Because y'all out here acting like this was just the first time had said anything about it. Like she's been talking about me constantly, so I can only take so much. I can only take so much. I was constantly being called a little girl, and that wasn't just from Heavenly. That was from some of the other castmates calling me a little girl. So when I say older women, do not take this personal. I'm talking about the women that are calling me little girl, because I'm not a child. I'm a grown ass woman that pays grown ass bills. Okay. And what I do in my household is what I do in my household with my husband. So she's been speaking about me, and you guys have to understand, she's acting like an old lady. When you act like an old lady and you're not providing guidance and you don't have good intentions in the beginning of being a friend of mine, and you're just gonna keep bashing me and talking behind my back, I'm gonna call you an old lady, because you're acting as such. You're not. If you were being a good person, I would say that you're being an elder, providing wisdom and guidance. You have true intentions. You're not doing that. It's the total opposite, and it's a damn shame that I have to be the bigger person every time. If people don't want to hear me say old lady all the time, like, sometimes you have to get ignorant with people for them to understand what you're saying. And I've had enough of the bullshit. I won't take no more of that. My marriage is fine. But don't act like I'm not allowed to speak on what is being told the untruth. I can speak on that. If you go, I understand it's a show. Well, on the show, I will respond to the bullshit. I would appreciate if everyone will keep my husband out of it. Because when she said that stuff about the ex, it didn't bother me none, because I know my husband. I'm not worried about it. I didn't even pay no mind, because I know it ain't true. But if I go down low and I start swooping low and talking about Damon, it would be an issue. And I'm not that type of person to do that. I'm not. But we know that your husband has cheated on you. You even told me, Heavenly, that when Mariah said that she had receipts, you believed Mariah on Damon. You believed it. You told me you believed it. So that leads me to believe that he has cheated. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. You're gonna stick by your man. That is fine. A lot of y'all will. A lot of y'all will, and that's okay. That's fine. Just say that. But keep my husband out of it. If you don't want your husband in it, don't talk about mine. That's just how it go, baby. That's how it's gonna go. Don't keep doing that. And you guys have to heavily lies about a lot of stuff. Yes, to stir up the mess. There has to be a villain on the show. Got it. Okay, that. But do you want me to be the villain? Do you really want it? Because everybody's still getting to know me. You don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know. Now, I've supported this heifer, paid my hard-earned money in support of Heavenly's business. And what she does, she goes and talks about my house and what I can do about the house and all that publicly. Now, mind you, I as a friend, I would support another friend. My neighbor has done way more for me than what Heavenly has ever done for me. She's never spent a dime on helping me get my business up. She ain't helped me with a goddamn thing. And if you were truly a real good friend, you would have just offered the advice. You would have just offered the advice versus wanting to get money from me. You would have offered that. So you are not a true, genuine friend. I'm as real as they come. I'm going to speak my truth. I don't give a damn what nobody says, but I'm going to continue to speak my truth. I did not know about the endometriosis. When you guys watched me in that last episode, that was one of the first things I found. Gregory was very aware of what was going on. Very aware. And it's disgusting, very disgusting, to see other Black women support that and say, I lied about having something like that. Please, women, go do your research on what endometriosis is. Please go. Just go. Because it's just downright nasty of some of the comments that I've gotten. And it really is because Heavenly, she is the one that went and started talking about that before I even had a chance to even show my story. She just started spewing out lies. You guys have to understand, she is a big fat ass liar. A fat ass liar. It is nothing to play with when it comes down to people's medical issues that they have no control over. But in your Dr. Heavenly University, you're supposed to speak on women's health and advocate for them, but all you did was use the information and try to hurt me. Sweetheart, you're not that smart. Anyone that mixes up their mess in their business is a dumbass. A dumbass. You're stupid. That's not smart, my boo. And you being Jackie's best friend, you ain't helping her. You're not. Shut your mouth. Shut down the fucking. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Hey, Aisha.
I'm not playing. I'm not. I'm sick of the bullshit. I'm sick of all the lies. And I ain't gonna have it. Keep fucking with me if you want to. Because again, if you don't know me, you don't.
I'm good today. Thank you. Dealing with it okay today. Oh, wait. Let's turn it down.
I'm not stepping to nobody's level. I'm only gonna fight fair. I'm only gonna fight fair. You guys hear me?
Yeah, I saw Quad's statement. She said she's not going to be used as a pawn in anybody's argument.
Can you guys hear me? Can I get a thumbs up? Okay, just want to make sure. Okay. So yes, I apologize to the women that you think that I'm calling you old, but I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the old ass bitches that's talking shit about me. That's what I'm talking about. Who's been talking about me again? But I apologize for what I said about her mother. It was just something. It was just something that came out, and I do apologize because I'm not like that. But I've already said that she got this. She got this money. I don't find it funny. I don't. I just want to give you guys a timeline. And also, I would appreciate everybody to leave my husband out of things. Leave him out. Gregory has not said nothing about nobody. I don't want to hear no more lies about him being a problem. Gregory was never a problem. He was there, but he didn't come to the dance. I gave tickets to my mama and my friend. Leave my husband out of it. I don't want to hear nobody mention my husband's name anymore. That's fine, come for me, but leave my husband alone. Leave him alone. Endometriosis is something that will regularly, it's very hard to diagnose. And I've had painful periods my whole life, and that's the norm. That was always the norm. My mother had painful cycles. My sister had painful cycles. Ever since they started the cycle. My mother does not have endometriosis. My twin sister.
Thank you.
She does not have endometriosis. When I went to the hospital, I thought that I had kidney stones because I've had them before. But then come to find out when I went to go follow up on that flashback with Simone, she told me it was endometriosis related. And then she referred me to a specialist. So being in that scene, that was the first time that I really got to review my results. And we found out that they were cysts. Endometriosis, I think it's called endometriosis. 2 chocolate cysts. That was my first time finding out. And it was very awkward because, of course, it's my first season. Other people already know. And my husband, and that was actually before I got married. We actually filmed that before I got married. That was my second video filming. And that was before we got married. My husband did not marry me based off of just giving him a baby. He married me because he loved me. And I married him because I loved him. But yes, I've had my surgery since August, and I'm good to go. Everything is clear. Everything is good. We're good to go. I just started trying, so we're good. I just started like 2 months ago. It takes time. And just like that video I posted, the lady was saying that infertility actually means when you can't be pregnant for 12 months. That's what that means. She said, Amy, that I didn't understand during that scene what she was saying fully, but she said that 50% of women may have trouble with having infertility, not infertile, but have infertility issues. So now that I know it's possible, plenty of women are getting pregnant. And we're let's stop all the ignorant comments and the dumb ignorant stuff. Let's stop that. My husband is still with me. He's still married. Please go get it. Go get it. But again, let's not even talk about my husband. Let's not even. Gregory was not at Brown Common at the actual event. He was there in Vegas, but he was not at the actual event. So y'all can listen to that if you want to, but she's ignorant. She's an ignorant bitch.
Hazeline.
There's no need to do IVF right now because you have to wait a year. I've only tried for 2 months. No, I'm good. Like I'm not heated. I just want to go get on and speak my truth. I'm actually good. But I just want to know. I want y'all to know that I mean business. I'm gonna stand on the defense. Oh yeah, block button been my friend. But I already know what it is. She's gonna go in there. She just from the promotion of the show. But it's just to me, it's doing too much. It's doing too much. It's doing too much. That's why I sat there on the live with a big smile on my face because I know what the truth is. That's why I didn't have no problem with what she said. She said what she said with a smile. I'm not worried about my husband and what he do. We got this over here on lock. On lock. He want me to come down the stairs and go to bed with him. That's why I tell them don't disrupt my mind. I'm talking about some stuff.
She talking about it, y'all. She loves the attention. She talking about it.
But I want to get on. I just want to get on there and show you guys like I'm just being myself. I don't give a damn about what happened in Curvies fans. This is my relationship. Fuck all that other shit. Fuck it all. I'm gonna speak my truth and we gonna talk about me. It's about me and my story.
Oh yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm
I was just
coming
sitting.
to the community. For sure.
Yeah, very childish, right?
But I just want to get off here. Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about that Carlos and the least irrelevant. He took to his own shows. I just felt
No, she went live last night with Carlos King for their regularly scheduled Monday live and also talked about their argument.
why do you think that we were real friends? Listen, I connect with all types of people. I'm just cool like that. I didn't think that we were super cool friends. The things I say out loud, I don't think they're nothing. I'm just being real. Okay, I can't even get. I don't. It's only like add a moderator or anything like that. But I think I'm just gonna get off here. And the people, hey, my followers and my T friends, just make sure you take their names and send it to me. So I know. I know a lot of y'all are gonna. But just make sure you take names, so I know who gonna.
You can't say nothing in some people's lives.
Some bots out here, but
she's a blocker. She's gonna end it very soon.
Yes, I had to apologize because that's not in my character. If you fucking slipped out whenever you fed up with the BS, and I apologize. That's not what I do. I'm still cool with some of the ladies on the show. Okay, so I guess I am going to
Definitely that, Aisha.
go upstairs. All right, I talk to y'all later.
Okay, so that was Sweet Tea, Married to Medicine, had a huge argument on live on Sunday with Dr. Heavenly. Told Dr. Heavenly something about her mama. She's like, oh, my mama's dead. She's like, well, if she dead, she in hell. And then Dr. Heavenly said something like, if she is in hell, she has a better chance of getting pregnant than you do. So it kind of went downhill fast. And people are blaming it on Heavenly. People are blaming it on Tasha. I say they're both kind of, I don't know. It didn't have to go there so quickly, but like she said, she was ready. She entered that interview on ready. And because she felt like it was such a buildup of Dr. Heavenly talking about her pre-show, and she felt like, it wasn't the best light. So, by the way, Dr. Heavenly will be here on LRGA Curves for our second annual interview for my birthday week. So she'll be here next Tuesday, the 16th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. I already have it posted. So if you click your notification, then you'll be able to get notified when we do go live for Dr. Heavenly next Tuesday. So in 7 days, she'll be here and we'll be able to ask him, like I do blame both. She apologized for saying her mother was in hell. I don't think she's apologizing necessarily to Dr. Heavenly. She's apologizing for saying that her mom was in hell. The live was just, yes, it was so messy. Yeah, I do blame both also. Like they both could have stopped at any time. Phaedra was trying to calm him down. Toya tried to remind him that the ladies on Beverly Hills don't yell this loud. Yeah. But also, Sweet Tea has been talking in the gang of trash about Heavenly and even going so far as to besmirch Heavenly's business and talk about her Dr. Heavenly University, which, I highly endorse. I've done Dr. Heavenly's 5-day challenge twice. Her Dr. Heavenly University has made me a lot of personal money personally. I've done my own research, as you should always do with anything anybody tells you. See what you come up with. But she's led me nothing but in a right direction on how to better my freaking family's situation overall. So Sweet Tea also claims that she makes 6 figures a year working for the head of something in the government. Um, and I'm surprised like she gets to do all these lives and talk this much trash if she has security clearance. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you get to do when you're a government employee. I don't know. But she also was trying to tell Heavenly that you shouldn't have your business someplace. I don't know. So maybe she knows more about business than Heavenly. She doesn't think Heavenly's too smart. I don't know. She just, to me, Sweet Tea seems rather pressed over all of this. Had I just gotten married and was on a reality show, I would be paying the ladies dust, building a brand, using it for the best of my ability, despite what the other ladies were saying. Like the lady ended saying, somebody said it's just for the show. Like basically let it go, I feel it's just for the show. She needs a thicker skin if she's going to be in this reality game because she's also blocking anybody that asks her a question she don't want to answer or has an opinion other than what she's trying to make us believe. She also said that she did not know about her infertility prior to this. She said she had symptoms, basically, but not a diagnosis. Um, And Dr. Heavenly said in her live with Carlos yesterday that to her, before she sent a baby emoji to any man talking about, I can give you what you want, she would have made sure that she could give them what they wanted. It wouldn't have been no, let me check later. It would have been like, I know I can give you what you want. So then that's a valid point. That's all I was saying too. I was like, well, when did she exactly know? Because that's the main point. Her very first episode, she said how you get Dr. G, girl? Ooh, I texted him 3 emojis. What was it? Love, a baby, and a ring, and said, I can give you what you want. Now I'm only offering strangers what I can give them that I know I can provide, should they qualify. But it seems that this new millennial generation, which she's always talking about, I think she says she's a millennial or whatever they are. But this new generation is allowed to say you'll give them things and then find out later whether or not it's a viable option. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. But she's calling Dr. Heavenly stupid for thinking that might have been the order. Should have been, I know I can give it to you, so I can give you what you want. Not I can give you what I want, and then get on the show and find out that I have endometriosis, which, as it turns out, can make you infertile, but it's only with air quotes because she was only infertile for a year and she's trying right now. They've been trying for 2 months. And yeah, fans are always going to be invested in their lives because they're on reality. Yes. I mean, really, for real, for real. Get with the program or just leave, but don't be mad about the program. Literally, all the stars get pressed, you know? And you have a really interesting storyline. I mean, what person has the nerve to text people 3 emojis and I can give you what you want, 7 words, and end up on a reality show with a new husband of a certain age because of it? Who does that? That's really interesting and intriguing. And of course, the person with 3 brain cells is going to have a question. And a person with 4 is going to see if what you said added up to them. So, anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. Sweet Tea did apologize. She just found out on the show she has this endometriosis and infertility problem, but it's currently resolved because it happened the first episode she did, and now everything is done. So I was mad she even shared that. Yeah, like, why are you going around sharing all of that if you don't want an opinion on a reality show? I'm just asking questions for the people in the back. Just asking for the people in the back. Okay? Because it's not making sense up here. Anyway, you guys, be awesome, be great. Thanks, Sweet Tea. Thank you for sharing your life. Thank you for learning the ropes. Thank you for being vulnerable in front of us. Thank you for taking it on the chin, and hopefully you grow just a thicker skin where you don't seem so pressed about it all. Because I really just want you to be happy in your first year of marriage to the guy of your dreams, you say, working on what you guys are working on. So thanks for sharing. It does take a certain type of personality to just apologize, no matter how the apology comes out. So thank you again, Sweet Tea. And that note, Curvies, I hope you smashed the buttons. I hope you rung the bell so you can be here for Dr. Heavenly next Tuesday. And yeah, see you in the next video, Curvies.